We are back once again. It's another day, another guitar or guitar kit. As you can tell, this isn't a guitar box, it's a kit box. I recently reviewed a Jaymz guitar, and I wasn't super happy with it, but this kit was super appealing to me for at least two reasons. One, because the price. It was on sale for $101, $102 on Amazon. And two, it comes pre-finished. So I picked one of them out, ordered it. It arrived, shipped in this box here pretty quickly. It's a heavy box. It says on here that it weighs 12.5 pounds. I don't know if the guitar is going to be that much or if there's other stuff that carries extra weight here. It's only sealed with these two pieces of tape. I was so tempted to open this before I got the cameras rolling. Here we go. That's some interesting packaging. It looks like we have the body here. I like the cutouts. We have a cardboard pickguard, just kidding. And I'm assuming that's the neck, pretty obvious, right? Maybe the accessories. I'm gonna save the body and the neck for last. We have a cable and strings and some tools. We have the neck plate with the plastic guard, sealed tuners, pretty standard, pretty typical sealed tuners. Output jack. Oh, we got some loose, we got a bunch of loose items. We've got the neck screws just kind of thrown in the box, so that part's a little odd, but everything else is in bags, so that's good. And these didn't fall through, so yeah. We've got the rest of the screws, strap buttons. This is the bridge plate with the pickup pre-installed. So this looks like the control plate. This has the pots, the switch, everything else on it. Yeah, all with the quick connects. Small pots. We have ourselves a white pick guard, and the other pickup is installed with the quick connect. So we've got the single coil ceramic here. All right, white pick guard, 3-ply with the plastic on it. Cool. Let's do the neck. That's not gonna hold any string tension. We could, we have ourselves a guitar right here. So it looks like there's another pick guard. I did see in the picture it comes with white and black. The other pick guard's in the back. Nice. It looks kind of dirty, like manufacturing debris, but it does have the plastic on it, so that shouldn't be an issue. Another reason that I chose this kit is because you have a black and white pick guard included with the Tele kits, which I thought was really cool, a really nice touch. So you can kind of choose whichever you prefer. The white one has the pre-installed pickup. Wow. Almost got you. One more chance. Got the wrong camera, not the one I was aiming for. Here's the headstock. Nice, all right. This looks pretty good. I like the maple fretboard. Pre-drilled holes, so it should be super easy to assemble as long as everything lines up. This is interesting. This one has a Sharpie mark inside the tuner hole. Looks like someone marked it. I hope that doesn't indicate any sort of issue. The tuner might not completely cover that. Judging by the way it looks like the tuner won't cover that fully. All right, I'm gonna get the body out, then I'm gonna lay everything out and give you my first impressions of it all. Wonder what color I chose. To me, it was definitely one of the cooler colors. They have a good selection of colors though. So it's got 2 layers of this like fabric here to protect the body and the finish. That's a nice touch. Check that out. We've got metallic gold. My camera's gonna hate me. All right, I'm gonna get this packaging out of the way, and I wanna lay all this stuff out and really go through it. We can get a closer look that way. I just wanna take a quick minute to acknowledge this packaging. I really like a lot about the packaging. The way it was laid out was really cool. This cardboard is super intense. Really lots of padding here. Things were nicely wrapped and boxed and organized. The one downside, which didn't seem to cause any issues, is the body and the neck were almost in direct contact with the bottom sheet of cardboard. I think another layer of cardboard or thin foam or something would have been nice under here, just to help protect it in case it was dropped or slammed while being transported. With some rough handling, you know, there could be damage. So now we're nice and situated, and I'm gonna go through piece by piece, saving the body and the neck for last. Not much to see with the pick guards. They're both 3-ply, white and black. I assume under the plastic, the finish must be good, so that's cool. And as mentioned, this does have the pickup pre-installed, which is one of the reasons I think this kit appears to be really good for beginners, people who haven't assembled a guitar. This will be fun for me because I wanted a quick project and the ability to tweak it and mod it. I really like that it comes with both options there, 2 different colors. Now I'm assuming, maybe it's not fair to assume, but I'm going to assume the tuners are pretty basic. Probably similar to what comes on like the Squier Debut, for example. I'll leave them in the bag for now. Well, that's exactly what they look like. It takes 1 screw to hold each one in place. They don't have any pins or anything. Neck plate, not much to say there. Cable, strings, tools. It's nice that it comes with the tools in case you have to adjust the neck or anything. Now the bridge plate. With a pretty nice looking single coil installed, the ceramic magnet is tucked in, so it's under the plate here. No surprises, I did expect ceramic, but the chrome looks really nice. Looks brand new, doesn't look scratched. I don't think there's been any effort here to put the radius in or to kind of do like a preset approximate intonation, you know, if they knew the measurements. This will need a full setup for sure, but that could be part of the kit and probably a good thing for people to learn. Now, I do want to note, this kit did not come with instructions. What I'm thinking is I'll probably do a separate video where I put it together, do the assembly, and just make a separate video about that. I think it should come with instructions, and I think some of Leo Jaymz' other kits do. Now let's turn our attention to this neck. I actually really like what I'm seeing. It has what feels like a very light finish. Very satin, meaning like not quite rough, but definitely not silky smooth. But I'd say very much like a Squier feel. The frets do appear nicely polished. I'm not running into any sharp fret ends. It appears to have a bone nut. It is slotted. I really like this finish. I think the maple is very nice. It looks like a good piece of maple. There are some imperfections or, you know, almost like knots in the wood, so it's probably not like the most expensive maple, but I wouldn't expect that on a $100 guitar kit. There is some roughness here, which for anyone putting this together at home, I would sort of shave back the raised wood here because this could interfere with getting a nice flat fit between the neck and the body. So definitely be aware of that. You don't want any raised edges around these screw holes. I would probably just take a razor blade and just kind of scratch that off, shave that off. You could use a file. I do think this so far is looking really nice. I like the headstock shape. I like that it's bare. I mean, I wouldn't mind it saying Leo Jaymz, but it's cool that you can put whatever logo on here you want, which is pretty common in kits. Let's turn our focus to the main event. This is the body. Just checking out the finish to see and if there are any issues, flaws, blemishes. This paint job looks really, really good. I honestly was not expecting this to look so good. The finish is exceeding my expectations. It does feel pretty hefty. I think this is mahogany. The paint's really, really nice. This is gonna look good assembled. So tell me in the comments, before you even get to see it, do you think the white or the black pickguard would look better? Or would you choose some other color to go with this? I'm gonna do sort of a rough layout just to kind of see how everything fits together. I'm not going to put it together, but I just kind of want to see it shape up a little bit just to look a little bit more like a guitar. And then after that, I'm gonna assemble it separately in a separate video, and that's when you'll get to hear this thing. So Leo Jaymz, good job with this kit, I think. Let's hope that I still feel that way once I assemble it. This is not drilled for string through. The strings will be at the end of the bridge. This is set up where you could put a humbucker in the neck position, and it looks like you could put full-size pots in here too, so that's awesome. So here's a very rough layout. The neck isn't fitting super tight in the pocket. It does have quite a bit of movement. So it's not to the point where there's a lot of like a gap or anything like that. There is some movement though. And I'm actually thinking some of the finish is starting to chip slightly right around the neck pocket, and I haven't been rough with this. So that's not my favorite thing in the world. The wood here is kind of sharp almost. It comes to a very sharp point. I think I'm going to touch that up with a metallic Sharpie. That won't be a perfect match, but it'll kind of be close. And then I'll probably just drop some super glue on that, let that set up just so it keeps it hopefully from chipping any further. It looks like the pre-drilled holes do line up for the most part between the pick guard and the control plate. Was that bugging anyone else, having the cardboard there? I think that looks good. I didn't think I'd like the look of the white pick guard. I usually think white's kind of boring for pick guards, but this is rough. Not all the pieces are in place, of course, but I think it's shaping up to be pretty nice. What do you think? Now let's kind of take a quick look. Oh yeah, I do like that. I personally think the black looks better. So tell me, black pick guard or white pick guard? That is pretty good though. I think the neck looks pretty nice. I'll probably check for any high frets before I do the install. This neck appears very straight, which is good, I would say. I want to run the fret rocker on this really quickly. So far, so good. We're at the 12th. I'm really not finding anything to be concerned about. Leo Jaymz, good job. It looks like this is going to go together pretty well. In the pictures, there were holes pre-drilled for the string trees. I'm not seeing that here. However, it did come with 2 string trees. I don't have any problem with, but just be aware that there will be some drilling. There should not be any soldering on this kit. The specs actually are more impressive than I expected. Like the finish on this body, 2 pick guards, a bone nut, the nice finish here with a maple fretboard. I'm really excited to put this together. I don't want to put any stress on that neck pocket, but it does feel pretty heavy. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be a pretty hefty guitar. Now, if you find any value in this video whatsoever, please take a moment to click like right now on this video. Thank you. And consider subscribing so you can see more content and see when I put this thing together, the end results. I really, really want to see this thing together. If I had the time, I would put it together right now, but we're gonna have to wait, and so are you. So stay tuned to the channel. I will get this assembled and in a video for you as soon as possible. Check out the channel because I have a lot of other really good content I'm trying to get out as quickly as I can because I have a pile of videos that I've shot and a bunch that I need to shoot. So if you subscribe, you'll get to see it right when it's released. Thank you very much. See you again soon.